For hundreds, if not thousands of years, the Akashic Record has been a mystery that many cultures around the world have participated in solving. The earliest known references to the concept of an Akashic Record can be traced back to Hindu and Buddhist teachings, which date as far back as 1500 BCE. The term Akashic Records comes from the Sanskrit word akasha, meaning ether or atmosphere. In Hinduism and Buddhism, it refers to a cosmic or universal consciousness. The concept of a cosmic library or record-keeping system has also been present in ancient Egyptian and Greek philosophy. The Akashic Records are a concept that suggests everything that has ever happened or will happen is stored in an ethereal library. In Egyptian culture, there are symbols that represent important ideas and concepts, such as the Eye of Horus or the Ankh. The Akashic Records can be depicted as a library or book, while the Eye of Horus or the Ankh can be included to represent Egyptian culture. When combined, these symbols can represent the idea of a connection between Egyptian culture and the Akashic Records. Does the key to unlocking the mysteries of the Akashic Records lie within the enigmatic symbols and stories of ancient Egyptian civilization, waiting to be deciphered by those who seek to understand the secrets of the universe?
Go on.
There's an infinite number of dimensions, and I was born with the ability to access all of them.
You must have been a fun kid to babysit.
Some differ from ours in the smallest way. Others couldn't be more different.
This cosmic memory, or universal consciousness, that contains all knowledge and information has been present in various forms and cultures throughout history, including ancient Egyptian and Greek philosophy. Despite its long history, the Akashic Records continue to intrigue and fascinate people today, with many spiritual and metaphysical practitioners exploring the concept in depth in order to gain a deeper understanding of consciousness and the universe. But what if this cosmic consciousness was an energy that permeates all of existence linearly, the highest form of energy in the universe? What Marco Rodin described in his visions, zero-point energy. It exists in every possible parallel universe.
Although completely invisible to the naked eye, a virtual universe of electromagnetic waves permeates our entire world.
However, according to Roger Penrose, these universes are not infinite. Though they do potentially contain a multitude of different forms of knowledge and wisdom.
What's important is that each dimension has something unique and valuable. Shakespeare's we've never read. Technologies beyond our understanding. New ways of thinking. Philosophies of peace. All our problems, famine, war, climate change, cancer, have been solved somewhere else.
The concept of a universal encyclopedia isn't just one for mystics and philosophers. Scientists and innovators alike have claimed to only make their groundbreaking discoveries through visions, moments of intense focus and clarity, where these visionaries claim to actually be receiving data rather than creating it. This energy, since it exists in every universe simultaneously, and since time is a construct that we create and is not actually happening linearly, can contain a multitude of knowledge. From Tesla to Einstein, many visionaries and innovators have utilized this universal encyclopedia. Both Nikola Tesla and Albert Einstein were known for their periods of deep contemplation and thought. According to various reports, Tesla would often retreat to a solitary room in his laboratory, where he would spend hours or even days thinking and working out complex problems. Einstein, on the other hand, was known to take long walks in nature and meditate on the mysteries of the universe. He believed that his best ideas came to him during these periods of quiet introspection and contemplation. Both men valued the power of focused thought and believed that it was essential for unlocking new breakthroughs and discoveries. One could theorize that Tesla and Einstein were engaging in forms of meditation, even if they didn't necessarily label it as such. Meditation is a broad term that can describe any practice that helps to focus and calm the mind, including sitting quietly, breathing exercises, visualization, and more. Both Tesla and Einstein were known for their ability to concentrate deeply on their work and to enter a state of flow where they were completely absorbed in what they were doing. This type of focused attention is similar to what one might experience during meditation, where the mind is trained to quiet distractions and focus on a single point of attention. Additionally, the act of spending time alone, away from the distractions of the outside world, is another common component of meditation, and both Tesla and Einstein took time to retreat and focus their minds in this way. Perhaps meditation is allowing us to pull the veils of reality from our eyes, pulling back the curtains on the world stage. It's been known that psychedelic experiences induce higher states of consciousness. This has been proven by the fact that brain scans done on those under the influence of psychotropics reveal almost no brain activity. If one were to predict what is going to happen during a psychedelic experience from the viewpoint of mainstream science, which states that consciousness is local and all centered in the brain, then this revelation would shatter your world. This tells us that these experiences of higher states of awareness are not happening locally within the brain. They are not creations or hallucinations. Our brain censors our reality in order to focus us into a state of survival. We think linearly, even though time is just a construct and proven to be happening all at once. The superposition of our lives, superimposed onto a cosmic conscious energy that flows through everything. This energy creates an encyclopedia that when accessed can lead to significant insights and breakthroughs. So what if we could access this encyclopedia? What if we could answer, solve, overcome, analyze, strategize, and resolve any problem the human race can or will ever experience? I look back at Siddhartha Buddha, the enlightened one, and can't help but wonder, could this be what Buddha was actually doing when attaining enlightenment? Full access to the cosmic memory, giving unfettered access to an infinite wisdom. It is possible that the Buddha or other advanced practitioners could have developed a deep intuitive access to the Akashic Record through their meditation practice, leading to the insights that are associated with enlightenment. There is only one way to find out. According to science, it only takes 2% of a system to adhere to coherence. The phenomenon is called the threshold effect. It is a concept in physics that refers to a critical point where a drastic change occurs in the behavior of a system. In certain systems, such as liquid helium, it has been observed that when the temperature is lowered, the behavior of the system changes dramatically, and it becomes a superfluid. In the case of liquid helium, the threshold effect occurs when the temperature drops below a critical point known as the lambda point. At this point, approximately 2% of the helium atoms undergo a phase transition and become coherent, meaning they all behave in the same way. This coherence then spreads throughout the entire system, resulting in the unusual properties of a superfluid. So, while it is true that only 2% of the system undergoes the phase transition, the coherence ultimately spreads throughout the entire system, resulting in a superfluid. Now imagine if we could translate this effect into the collective consciousness, that is the human race. As above, so below.
He's beginning to believe.
Imagine if we get 2% of a city to meditate and focus on a single collective thought to access this encyclopedia. This isn't just a thought experiment here. I'm asking you all to actually try this with me.
I did not see that coming. 'Cause you're the clone.
For more videos on consciousness, zero-point energy, and other forms of forbidden knowledge, like and subscribe to my YouTube and TikTok channels. What are you waiting for? Take the red pill and arm yourself with forbidden knowledge. Subscribe today.